Hey, how you doing there again, folks? Me again, of course, Brandon Wenzel, coming back at you. Another offering off my sampler platter. Yes, hey, folks, I'm playing a video series of videos I've been doing for a while now, where they try food and drink items. I eat stuff, I drink stuff, and folks, I'm going to talk about stuff. I'm going to let you know all that you need to know about hopefully delicious stuff that, excuse me, at the time I'm doing this, I have lettuce on my shirt. Oh, no! Is that lettuce? Yeah, that's lettuce. Okay. But anyway, yes, indeed, folks, it's a super simple format. I'm going to try some stuff out. I'm going to talk about it. I'm going to let you know you're going to have feelings and emotions of your own, and then you're going to go about the rest of your life carrying those inside your head. So just remember, you watch these videos, I'm in there forever. Whilst I'm doing so, I'm inside the truck. I'm also outside of a little mini putt place. I was wondering in my last video why so many people were going in with golf clubs. I found that a little bit odd, but yeah. So on top of that, I'm also wearing a cool shirt. Folks, when I wear cool shirts, I like to highlight the cool shirt. What cool shirt am I wearing today? Boom, it's one of my Static X shirts. I got this when they performed a little last year now. Oh, I need to go to a show so bad. I was going to go to a Power Man 5000 show like a week ago, but it was one of those things, it was like the venue was like really far out of the way. And it was like, I like Power Man 5000, but it would have been nice if they could have been like, you know, paired with someone else I really wanted to see. So I opted out, and then it actually kind of worked out because they're going to be performing in a few months from now. And actually with some other bands that I want to see, so yay! Anyway, yeah, Static X, they're a band, they've been around since the 90s. I personally love these guys. Their Project Regeneration tour stuff, I think has been fantastic. Their album that they put out a couple years ago, I personally love. I'm a big, big fan. Anyway, what am I trying for y'all today? Well, I just got through reviewing a couple of subs from Boom, from Gambino's Little Italian Deli. And whilst I was there, they had some other stuff that seemed reviewable. First of which being Boom! It is. Let's see if we can get a thing. It is the Simple and Satisfying, made in Traverse City. Hooray, Traverse City, good on you, hopefully. Great Lakes Potato Chip Co. Kettle cooked Michigan cherry barbecue potato chips. Skin on. Yes. So, they're barbecue potato chips, but at the same time, well, it's got a little thing on the back. Here in Great Lakes country, we keep things simple. After all, nature's provided all we need. Clear water, blue skies, sugar, and beaches. We just add family and friends to help us enjoy it all. You know what? I appreciate that. That's a nice little... A lot of times the little back things are so bullshitty and they're like... Ba, 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 and it's like, no, that's a nice one. Cholesterol-free, gluten-free, no trans fat, skin on, kettle cooked, and made in Traverse City, Michigan. Hooray, Michigan! There's a lot to be said for the simple life, especially when it's right on your fingertips. So dive into a bag and snack happy. Let's try some potato chips. They don't have a lot of a scent, but that's not entirely uncommon with kettle chips, I've found. Kettle chips. We're going to start with one. Start with one, because that's fair. Start with one. Excellent crunch. Excellent crunch. Flavor is good. Ooh. I wasn't expecting that. It has a little heat to it. Not anything tremendous or anything, but it goes to the back of your throat. Wasn't expecting that. Oh, one thing I gotta mention. I mention it when it comes to all the potato chip stuff that I do. Bag, one chip. You saw me take one chip out. That's how many chips you actually get. I'm going to keep complaining until somebody changes things. I'm sorry. I don't appreciate it. I get some people's rationale for it. I don't agree with it. So, but chips themselves, pretty good. But we're going to do it properly now because, you know, what am I? I'm some kind of pinky out, fancy pants guy. No, man, I'm going to have multiple chips at one time. That's what you do. Definitely, multiple chips are the way to go. You get a bigger oomph of the flavor. These are unlike any barbecue flavored chips I've had before. They're not at all like a standard barbecue chip. The flavor is kind of weird in that, like I said, it doesn't taste like a normal barbecue potato chip. There's kind of a sweetness at the beginning. Now, to be fair, it's, some barbecue chips have a sweetness, but this is a very distinct sweetness. It's not like a simple thing, like with most barbecue chips. It's more, there's a little bit more complexity to it. And it kind of has like a fruitiness, almost. Yeah, I would say less sweet and more fruity. But that, in combination with the potato flavor, plus, like, they're just general oil and seasonings, it doesn't come off as, like, weird or anything. It's like a nice accent at the very beginning. I like these. These are really neat. I will say, the barbecue flavor fades out relatively quickly. Like, it's there, but, well, actually, no. You know what? I'm not going to say that. Kind of depends on the chip. Because I've had a couple where it faded out, but that one had through all the way to the end. These are really bizarre. But in, like, the best possible way. Like, they taste... Because the thing is, Kettle chips are always kind of seen as being, like, a little bit more artisan than typical potato chips. Whether they are or aren't. These, I feel, actually kind of live up to that. Because they're taking a play on something but they're doing different things with it. Now, two questions have to be asked. Would I get them again? Would I recommend them? Yes, and sort of. I like these. I like the fact that they're flavorful, but they're not, like, punchy. They're not, like, They're not like normal barbecue potato chips. That's the best way I can put it. I like that they're like the thinking man's barbecue potato chips. Like, as you're eating them, you get, like, these different flavor experiences and stuff, and I appreciate that. I like that it's making me kind of have to stop and really sort of assess what I'm eating. I like that aspect of it. Now, that said, would I recommend them to people? Again, sort of. It depends on what you want. If you want a barbecue potato chip, I don't think these are going to do it for you. These are kind of their own thing, as far as I'm concerned. They're definitely not in what I would consider, like, the proper barbecue potato chip family. The other thing is, like, they are a little bit unusual. They're not, like, weird, but they're unusual. And I think that is going to turn some people off. Especially if you're expecting, like, a punchy, normal barbecue potato chip flavored chip. I like them, but I could see these being a little bit hit or miss with people. It's the best way to put it. Anyway, 5 things before I get out of here. Have yourself a great rest of your day, spectacular rest of your week, monumental rest of months, stupendous rest of your folks. You can go in there and have yourselves a truly, simple life rest of your life, if that's what you want. Some people don't want the simple life, and that's perfectly fine. I actually recently watched the movie came out last year at the time I'm doing this, called The Banshees of Inisherin, I believe is how it's pronounced. Super duper Irish. It actually was up for Best Picture, lost out to Everything Everywhere All at Once, which, if if it hadn't been up against Everything Everywhere All at Once, I would have been so pissed off. But Everything Everywhere All at Once was such a great movie, in my opinion. But that, too, was a really great movie. And part of the whole thing with that is just a guy wanting to live a simple life and, you know, be happy and stuff. So, but it's not for everybody. Anyway, final two things. Number one, try to bring some positivity in the world. It's not always possible. It is, however, always appreciated. But we do if you can't do it all the time. I know I can't do it all the time. Here's what you're going to do, folks. I didn't do my hand thing, but that's fine. You're going to try not to be an asshole. It's not always the easiest thing to do in the world, folks. Trust me. Especially when you're covered in all kinds of crumbs from chips and sandwiches and such all on your beautiful Static X shirt. But, you know, that's the risk we run, folks. Take a step back, try to mitigate the level of assholishness in our lives, hopefully do better for ourselves and for those around us. Very final thing, folks, do the thing. Whatever the thing is for you, that's what I want you to go out and do. Folks, maybe you're going to go over there, maybe you're going to try yourself out some Great Lakes potato chip barbecue cherry chip things. And maybe like me, you're going to enjoy them, but maybe also like me, you're going to be like, these are a little bit odd, these are a little bit strange. So then you go over there and you're eating them and you're thinking about how strange they are and you're like, you know what? You know what else is strange? Doctor Strange. But instead of going over there and watching the movies with the Cumberbatch dude and everything like that, I mean, if you want to, that's fine, I'm not shitting on it. Maybe you go over there and you're like, you know what, maybe I should read some Doctor Strange comics. So you start reading some Doctor Strange comics, get really, really into it, maybe take some script writing lessons. Maybe like, you know, 5-10 years down the line or something, you're writing the new script for the new Doctor Strange movie and such. With or without Benedict Cumberbatch. I don't know what he's going to be doing with his time in that time. Or conversely, maybe just, well, I'll say this. I was going to say maybe just eat some chips and read some comic books. You can do that. Do it separately. Don't fuck up your comic books by eating chips and reading at the same time. That's not cool. Bye.